Good evening, everyone. Aisaku Saito here, and tonight we're going to be playing some Final Fantasy 14. こんばんは、Aisaku Saito です。今夜は、FF14 の配信です。シムネさん、ちゃん来てくれてありがとう。まあ、今回は、やっとメインクエストを進みたいと思います。Hello! 実はね、ずっとロールクエストが必要と思ったから、前回は全然進んでなかった。そしてその間、あのクエストが必要なかったと気づいた。So yeah, all this time I thought the main story quests, you needed to do the role quest for for Endwalker, but turns out to be only P-chan. Thanks for the subscribe. 12-month streak. Has it been 1 year? It feels longer. But once again, thank you, P-chan. But yeah, I got mixed up with Shadowbringers. I thought, yeah, I need to do the role quest. 1 year old, yeah, a baby. You're the baby this time. Last time when we got off from the story was that we need to find out the meaning of the flower. Goo goo gaga. And what was it? Graha said that we still may have one more person that might know, and that's Elizabeth. 前回はね、花の意味について探したいけど、一体誰が残ってるしてる人？Did I pass? Oops. ああ。そしてエリザベスさんがまだ残っていると思い出した。かわいいね。Saito, you returned. How long has it been? Have you been well, you and the others? Yeah, well, we're busy. Then things are much the same for you as they were here. My lord is doubtless enjoying himself. He said this to you? These exact words? What words? I forgot. There must be a message that we had to tell Lena about. But I forgot now. メッセージのことを忘れましたけど、とにかく喜びそう。Oh, to know that he is happy. To tell her that he is happy. Thank you, Saito, for taking care of him. Graha は自信で喜んでると伝えてぽい。When next you see him, please tell him not to overexert himself. Futile request though it is. 喜んでるだった。つまり心配いらないという。The peace you gifted us continues, and we work hard to build new lives for ourselves. In the course of this, we occasionally bicker, but we've never been more optimistic for tomorrow. If I have to mention one dilemma, it will be the question of our governance. Even as we speak, debate rages on how we should run the city in the exile's absence. Most are of a mind that the Settlement Council should continue to oversee the general running of the Crystarium, while representatives are elected to determine policy and handle diplomacy. Thus far, nothing is set in stone, but however we choose to proceed, we will not replace our lord. No one could. なるほど。Okay. Have we recently observed any unusual phenomena? 最近変なこと起こったの? No, I cannot say there have been. Curious that you should ask me this question, though. Some days ago, Lean came and asked the very same thing. She was rather unsettled, in stark contrast to how careful she has been of late. Lean も同じ質問を聞いた。Lean has been dedicating herself to the restoration of the empty, you see. Though it will take many long years, the goal seems to have given her a newfound sense of purpose and fulfillment. So when I saw her in a state of such worry, I couldn't help but feel worried in turn, especially since she wouldn't tell me what troubled her. I dare say she will be more willing to confide in you. May I ask you to broach the subject with her? So I guess I have to find Lean. You wish to enter the umbilicus? Very well, I shall fetch the key at once and take the opportunity to find Lean. Please wait for me in the city, in front of the Cabin of Curiosity, shall we say. I'll be along as soon as I can. Is Lean in the city? What's the marker? なんで図書館の前で Why is the quest mark in front of the library? Wrong one. Destination. Is she nearby? Cannot be skipped. Is it long? なんか長そう。Do we have to find him? Isn't that her in the middle? Can't tell. Do my old eyes deceive? Is that truly Saito? Who? Oh, it's everyone, right? It is. Full glad am I to see you hale and whole, my friend. What a wonderful surprise it is to have you back with us, and at this most opportune time. In case you haven't heard, we are planning to produce a tome chronicling events from the flood to the knight's return. Natsukashi. For this project, we intend to draw upon records kept by the world's peoples. Historical and contemporary first-hand accounts will be the centerpiece of the tome, but yours will be the one to crown them all. I've been asked to contribute a chapter on the soul, a subject that is key to understanding much of your endeavors. In the course of developing the spirit vessel, I gained valuable insights into travel beyond the rift, knowledge that will allow me to attest to your existence and deeds. 本を書いてるって There's no end to the questions I would ask you, but if you could indulge me for just one for now. In your quest to restore the night, you faced many a formidable foe. Among them, who offered you the greatest struggle? Ichiban te kowai. What's the strongest one? Titania. Valkyrie. Hades. What's the last one? This may come as a surprise, but... Who? Oh, the Warrior of Light? Elidibus? Truly? I never would have guessed, but then if I could, I suppose I wouldn't have to ask. 'Tis a tremendously eye-opening answer, and we'll see that your account of this battle features prominently in the tome. I know you love to talk his ear off, Morin, but we should really be on our way. Those documents from Yulmore won't collect themselves. Of course. And afterwards, would you care to join me for tea? Tea? I was hoping you might clarify a few points in your treatise? Till next time then, do tell the others to look after themselves. Our overzealous friend in particular, remind him not to overexert himself, again and again till his ears fall off, if that's what it takes for him to take it to heart. Everyone wants to tell Graha not to work too hard. Minna Grahaを無理しないで or style. Is that the Warrior of Darkness? Who? Oh, the kids. It's him. It's really him. What are you doing here? If you're going to battle, I can give you some medicine. I made it myself. Best not, Leaky. You'd only give him a stomachache. We come to see Morin to get his advice. Advice? One of the guard finally agreed to teach us how to fight. But first, we need to choose a fighting style. Fighting style? A job? While I know that I want to be a mage, Akio isn't sure. Magic isn't really my thing, so I was thinking of taking up the axe, or the sword, or maybe the bow. They all seem alright, but it's hard to decide, so I thought I'd ask Morin. He knows about lots of things. Why am I shaking my head? He isn't here? Aww. Oh, why don't you have the Warrior of Darkness choose for you? What do you think suits Akio best? Axe, sword, or bow? For smiting your opponent, the axe. For protecting your friends, the sword. For fighting and hunting both, the bow. Well, if he's mage, maybe healer? Then we need a tank, right? So the sword for protecting your friends. The sword. If you took up the sword, you could be just like Brandon, the Warrior of Light. I love that tale. Let's borrow the book today. It's really popular though. I hope it's still there. Thanks for helping me decide Warrior of Darkness. I'll start with that style and maybe try something else later on. And when I get really strong, I hope to have a bout with you. Dochi no Sento style で。Such fun he's been having basking in the adoration of musty old bookworms and wide-eyed younglings, but does he spare a thought for me? Of course not. That sounds familiar, その言い方. I waited and waited and waited, but he won't so much as acknowledge the presence of his beautiful branch, even though they're right here. Such a heartless thing our sapling is, cold and cruel and heartless. Ah, Fel? I need you? Oh, faithful Fel, loveliest of branches, how I miss you. Don't you have more important things to do, your majesty? If you truly missed me, you should have cried for me at the top of your lungs the instant you arrived. To make up for it, you will call with twice the passion next time. Therefore, there to be a next time if some few struggles to overcome. So, my adorable sapling, the world is on the verge of destruction, is it? Oh, how do you know? How would I know this? Joined as we are, spying on you is as simple as sliding down the back of a rainbow. Eh? Huh? With that I could aid you in your quests, but the fate of we Fae folk is bound to that of the star. Whither it goes, so too do we follow. Such is our way. The most I could do for you is spare you the pain, by gifting you the sweetest of eternal dreams. But if escape's not to your liking, then you must struggle with your fellow mortals. Ah, but here are the ones you were waiting for. I wonder, what manner of conclusion awaits at Tale's End? Lean? Lean and Gaia? Oh, only Lean. Is it because I didn't do the raid? Would Gaia have appeared if I did the raid? My apologies for the delay. Kawaii-katta. Saito, it's so wonderful to see you again. You doubtless have much catching up to do, so I shall leave you to do. I've taken the liberty of unlocking the umbilicus, and you may enter at your leisure. Moshikashite, なんだっけ? レイドやってなかったせいでGaiaがいない. Her name was Gaia, right? The other one. I'm relieved to hear that everyone is well. I've had this feeling like a pit in my stomach, and I was afraid that something might have happened. How do you know? Maybe I'm overthinking things, but it's just that I'm the Oracle of Light, but I've never spoken with Heidelin. Never once heard a call. Ah. Even so, I've always had this deep feeling deep inside me. Ah, そうだ。エデンやらないとガ出ないね。そう思う。A connection to something immense. These past few days, though, that connection has wavered, as if that intense something was distant, then close, then distant again. And then the other night, I was jolted awake by the feeling it had been completely severed. Wanting some fresh air, I went to open the window, and to my horror, the sky was ablaze, like during the star shower. But then I blinked, and everything was normal. Next day, no one said a thing. No one else had seen what I had seen. 一瞬で、炎の空のを見たけど、一瞬だけ. As far as I could tell, nothing was out of the ordinary. I began to wonder if it was a figment of a half-remembered dream. Saito, what are you not telling me? I have to know, please. It doesn't matter how terrible it is. It wasn't my imagination then. The doom we witnessed in Amarot has come again. Ah, Amarot ni ita ne. I can't believe it. Amarot. subtitle, I think in Japanese. Like I told you before, all is well here in the first, so don't worry about us. Please look only to the threat before you. We're fine right now, and even if we aren't, we learn how to survive. Should the final days reach us here as well, you may be assured we won't go quietly. No, we'll hold on until you can find a way to save all our worlds. So long as you continue your fight, so too will we, united in purpose beneath a blazing sky. Do we get a new sword? 139 is a stronger sword. What does it look like? 電車人が多すぎて電波が悪くてプツプツしちゃう。ああ、あるある。みんな電話を使ってるからね。You've headed to the umbilicus to consult with Elidibus, right? I'll do some consulting on my own and speak with Lina. Decide how we might best prepare for the final days. So it's farewell for now, but we'll see each other again. I'm certain of it. This one. I think Elidibus is still small at this point. Because it's no longer at its full power. Koれからもっとたくさんの人が乗る。え？まだいる？Has it been that long? So we should have the crystal that should let us activate it. Oh.
高血を認証。ご用件を受けたまわります。
喋った。
了解。シルクスの塔のスリープモードを解除。全区画に対し、個体名エリディブスの呼び出しを行います。
Searching for Elidibus. Hmm?
地下深層、機関動力集積部にて反応あり。疑似映像投影します。
Oh, yeah, still small.
私は夢を見ていたのか。美しくて優しい日々のだというのに。
藤田明。
まさか君に起こされるとは。何をどうしたらこんな事態になるんだ。おかげさまで世界を見渡すことはおろか、ゾディアークとのつながりさえ感じ取れない身だ。説明がないとわからない。
He can sense Zodiac.
ついにゾディアークが、捧げられた皆の魂も帰ったということか。 再び週末が訪れてしまったことには当然思うところもある。だがそれは明日を得た君たちが対処すべき問題だ。一方でその発端となったのがファダニエルだったのなら、エリディブスとして責任を果たす必要があるだろう。君が最後に焼いてくれたおせっかいのおかげで14人委員会についての記憶は多少なり保管できている。知っていることを伝えるくらいはやぶさかではないという話だ。
He feels responsible. ちょっと責任感があるからね。Thank you.
やめてくれ。君に感謝をされるとどうにも妙な気持ちになる。私はただ責任を果たすだけだ。
Why is he kind of acting soon? なんだ急に。
しかし何を話したものか。週末そのものについての認識は君が調べてきたことと大差がない。天脈が薄い地域から星が腐り落ちていく。その法則に気がついたのは、そうファダニエルだった。無論君が会った今のファダニエルではない。週末当時その座についていた男。
かわいい。
いわばオリジナルの方だ。彼は誰よりも早い段階から週末の現象を明かし、対策を練ることに心血を注いでいた。あの執念と彼の有した天文の知識があってこそ、天脈と週末発言の関係が分かったんだ。今のファダニエルも別人とはいえ彼の魂を継ぐものだっただろうに、それが自ら週末を望むとはいかんだよ。
Ask him about the flower.
エルピス、
花。
確かにそれは私たちの時代にあったものだ。もっとも私が知るのは花の名前ではなく、ある場所の名前としてだが、エルピスは創造魔法で生み出された生物の実験場だった。そこで生態を調べ、認可された種だけが世界に解き放たれたんだ。
Maybe he
そしてもう一つ、
named it as a hint.
さっきの話に出たオリジナルのファダニエルが14人委員会に入る前、そこの所長を
Hello, Plague.
務
Welcome
め
to
て
the
い
stream.
た。その頃
Just getting
の
some law.
座につく前の彼の名はヘルメスという。
Hologram in a huge library. He's living the dream. Wish I could do that. Oh, he sealed it. He was the previous boss. And he's slowly dying.
君が持ってきてくれた記憶のクリスタルはあくまで14人委員会に関するもの。就任前の情報には乏しいんだ。エルピス自体もかつての終末で壊れ、残骸すら残っていない。何か秘された事実があったのだとしても、君が言って暴くことは。
My head sounds like a win to
い
me.
や、君はエルピスにいた。
He just remembered.
私はそれを見た覚えがある。
But why?
おかしい。そんなはずはない。この記憶の断片は何だ。これはどうしてこんなにも。
That's what I did in real life. I'm like, huh?
すまない。記憶が混濁したようだ。
リアルまでやった。
だが、おかげで一つ思いついた手がある。君が過去のヘルメスが所長をしていた時代のエルピスに行くという手だ。
But how? どうやって？
水晶光の記憶を垣間見た私には、 この時空を超える塔の制御法がわかる。それを応用した彼の召喚術も以前使ってみせた通りだ。加えてあの時君たちは私を
でもまだなんでここにいる？If he already mastered the whole tower and understood it, then why is he still trapped?
もって君を過去に飛ばすことが可能かもしれない。行くべき時代、行くべき場所も明確なのだから。
So it's kind of like how we were summoned to this world.
ただし、あれはあまりに遠い過去。
Yeah, how much time has passed?
これだけの条件が揃っていても、しっかりとした門は開けないだろう。
Not be fully formed?
向こうにたどり着いた君は、
so it's not a
か
proper
つて
summon.
私が召喚した光の戦士たちよりもさらに希薄な状態になるに違いない。
So it's not a full summon.
おそらく誰の目にも見えないし、声すらも届かない。余震波干渉できたとしても、君がやれるのはせいぜい見聞きすることだけだ。根本的な解決は望めないだろう。なぜなら、君が帰ってくるここは、あくまで終末が起きたという歴史をたどった世界。
Because if I were to prevent what was to
過
happen
去で
now,
何をしたところで、
then what's the
悲
point of
劇
coming
を
all the
な
way
かった
back
こ
here,
と
right?
にはできない。今の苦しみをなくしてはくれないんだ。それでも行くのか？敵であった私に命を委ねてまで。
Are you really my foe anymore?
わかった。ならば私も調停者の最後の責務として
Final act?
君を送り
Final?
届ける
What do
と
you
し
mean
よ
by
う。
final?
指示は出すから君がそれを操作してくれ。今の私では権限がない。
Yeah.
まずは塔に蓄えられたエーテルを時空転移魔法の構築に回す準備だ。
残っている力ね。Because he's probably using up the remaining of what he has left. 最後と言わずずっと一緒にいてよ。
よし、それで準備は完了だ。間もなく門が開く。星見の間の方に移動してくれ。
It's like, don't say it's your last act.
いい調子だ。エーテルも順調に流れ込んでいる。
でもな。
これなら私の魂も含めて使い切って
Yeah,
くれるだ
all
ろ
of
う。
his essence, all of his soul.
何を驚く。言っただろう。これが最後の責務だと。
でももし
ゾディアークが散った今、私がここで長く
エメット
まどろむ理由はない。
と同じまた見える可能性があ
私は
る。
帰る。そしてまた会いたい人たちがいるんだ。
エメットと
夢
なんだっけ
ではなくて大地の上で。
イフロデールスやだやだ。
だから振り返らずに行くがいい。君が光の戦士なら。ハイデリンよ、私は先に行く。
私はここで泣きました。
真なる者、古き人も
わかるわ
残す
かる。
ところは君だけだろう。最後の一人は一番寂しい。
一番寂しい。
その役回りを譲ることがゾディアークからの意趣返しだ。
でもこう考えて、
残された者の意地で
彼はもう一人じゃない。
新たな英雄のやり方でこの星をどうか。
Like, think of it this way: he's now reunited with everyone else, right? And is no longer alone. Ah, Mataka. We've been through this before. Except it's a bit frosty, I think. What's the difference this time? Huh? Oh, mabushi! 何の光? 前はこうだったか? I can't remember when's the last time was it like that as well? Looks familiar. Ah. Ch- 外なのに泣きそうになった。危ない。I think we're even smaller than when we were at Amarok. Amarok よりなんかもっと小さい。ちびサイト。What do I have to do? Explore. Explore? Guide like man. Man stands dutifully by the Aether-like device, a guide for this facility in all likelihood. Shakte kawaii. You attempt to get the man's attention, but if he sees or hears you, he gives absolutely no indication. As Elizabeth warned, it appears your form is intangible. Shikawa? This is the right place, yes? Propylion? Judging by the woman's words, this facility is called Propylion. Yeah. You attempt to gently prod the woman to attract her attention, but you feel nothing, and it seems neither does she. Two more things to explore. The third one's here. Ah. The device is reminiscent of Aetherite. Perhaps it is possible to tune with it. Tuning. Despite attempting to channel and focus your energies, you fail to attune with the device. You can only assume it operates differently. Black Robe Man. The remarkably large man wears a black robe and a half-mask, much like the phantoms you encountered in Mare Nementorum and the recreated Amaro. It would seem you have made it to your destination. You gesticulate wildly and shout all manner of greetings and obscenities? Waluguchi? But the man does not so much as glance in your general direction. Kawaii. You suspect this door leads outside, but how to open it? Open sesame? I can't touch it.
はい、到着。
Oh,
ここがお目当てのエルピスだよ。
this is Kira Yamato.
おや、
開けごま。
直接いらっしゃるのは珍しいですね。
No, oh, it's not him. Someone else. So it's Janai. Kira Yamato はそっち。
うん、ちょっとね。しばらく滞在させてもらうけど、問題ないかな。ええ、もちろん。通例通り、 外からの来客者だとわかるよう仮面は外していただきたいですが。
What, these two? Chip and Dale? No.
身元など仮面をつけたままでもすぐわかるだろうに。
私はこの時まだシードを見たことがなかった。
まあ君の場合はね。だけど規則には従ってあげないと彼らが困っちゃうよ。
まあ、もう声でわかる。We could have recognized by the voice alone. Those eyes. I mean, your sound. Oh, okay. なんか見えそう。
これでいいな。
ご協力ありがとうございます。どうぞお進みください。
ガイドの声もどこか聞いたことがある。グラフィックが上がってから初めて見た。確かに。
ねえ君。
あ、
それ見えてるでしょ。
見えてない。私には何も見えてない。
そうそうそう。
そんなわけないでしょ。ほら、薄くてちょっとわかりにくいけど、魂の色がアゼムとすごくよく似てる。
Who the hell is just saying it's thin?
もしかして彼が作ったものかな。
彼？
使い魔だとしたら魂持ちなんて珍しいね。
そしてこの BGM なんでその顔 Why do you look at that? Look at me like that?
あいつ関連なら厄介だ。似て異なるものならさらに厄
だ
介だ。
から無視してる。
結論、関わらないに限る。さあ、行くぞ。
He sees trouble. That's why he doesn't want to acknowledge. It's like, oh, it's his stuff again.
何か訴えようとしてるみたいだ
Ah,
け
but
ど、
they can't hear me.
これじゃあ会話もままならないね。君、少し存在を補強してあげなよ。どうせ魔力余ってる
Why
でしょ。
from him? なんで彼から
お前、人を何だと思ってるんだ。
バカリ。
もちろん善良なる親友だとも。こうして遠路はるばる付き合ってるんだから、頼みの一つくらい聞いてくれるに違いない。
Is he gonna snap his fingers?
おい、目を閉じていろ。
なんで？
さもないと言おうぞ。
本当？ He's gonna snap his fingers, right?
もう目を開けてもいいぞ。
ああ、そうそう。I'm not transparent. But I'm small? Oh no, I'm about the similar height. Similar?
おや、大きさまで調整してあげたのかい？
もうちょっと
元
高いが欲しい
のままだ。と話しにくいだろう。もののついでだ。
君ってば気が利くね。補強の方も綺麗にできてる。言うことなしだ。ということで、はじめまして。私はヒトロダエウス、
ヒトロ
創造物管理局の局長さ。 隣にいるのがエメトセルク。正真正銘14人委員会の一員だよ。
もう知ってる。
君の名前は？言葉わかるかな？
You understand words?
いいね。会話ができるなんて優秀だ。私もそう呼ばせてもらうとするよ。それで君はどこから来たの？あれだけ不安定だったんだ。ここで想像されたものではなさそうだけど。
優しいお兄さんすぎる。
わからない、あるいは答えられないのかな。
We can't tell him he's from the future.
じゃあ質問を変えてしまおう。
未来からのことを教えなかった。
君はどうしてここへ？何をしたいんだい？
それもね。そうそうそう。We're looking for Hermes? ヘルメスというのやつを探してる。
驚いた。
え？
私たちと同じだなんて。
偶然だね。
ね、やっぱりアゼムの使い魔なんじゃない？本当は一緒に来たかったとか。
もしそうだったら自力で乗り込んでくるだろう。
それはそう。
あいつの場合。
Yeah, that should be the case.
おっしゃる通りで。失礼したね。私たちは魂の色が見えるんだけど、君のそれが友人の色によく似ていてさ。加えて目的まで一緒だったものだから、
でもこの時点でもう
早合点してしまったんだ。
私たちはもうアズムのことを
私
知ってる。
たちはここの所長であるヘルメスと話をしに来た。
Do we already know about the fact that we're
彼の働きぶ
Azum
り
at
を
this
知る
point?
ため
We are
ヘルメ
minion.
スを見学したいんだ。
Banana. Oh no, what was it again?
厳密にはそれは
Azum
エメトセル
saved
クの
like a
目的
fruit
で、
in the
私
past.
はただの案内
Was it
役なんだ
grape?
けど、
I think it was grapes,
仕
right?
事上
Not
ここに
banana.
は何度か来たことがあるからね。ということで、よかったら君も一緒に来ないかい？勘違いのお詫びに案内するよ。
おい、そんな素性も得体も知れないものをホームに連れて行けるわけがないだろう。
いいじゃない。
But it's Azim,
怪し
right?
いと思うなら余計にそばに置いて見ておかないと。
Well, that is true. それはそう。
それに不思議な生き物を連れているなんてここじゃむしろ当たり前さ。ようこそ
ようこそ。
創造生物たちの実験場、空の果てのエルプスへ。
So cloudy. めっちゃ曇ってる。I don't. I remember being clear. 天気が多い、そうそう。
この気配。
Oh, it's whatchamacall things. もっときれいなのに。そうそうそう。
ヘルメス、地上から誰か来たみたい。
あ。What are they still called axolotls? It's so yellow. It's like we're in the desert.
さて、どんな事実が待っているやらだ。
Who are you talking about? 誰のこと？何にも見えない。I can only see like a few trees and that's it. Clouds. This is hardly my first time here, but the scenery never fails to take my breath away. 景色？景色？ Why, it feels as if you can reach out and touch the heavens. I can't see the heavens. Now then, to begin our guided tour, perhaps you already know these things, but for the sake of thoroughness, I should start with the basics. Using concepts to guide shape to give shape to Aether, creation magics allow us to bring forth anything we desire, be it inanimate objects or living beings. Anyone may conceive of the concepts, but they must all undergo evaluation at the Bureau of the Architect. As part of that process, living beings and certain arcane entities may be sent here to Elpis for in-depth observation and study. A fascinating facility, isn't it? I dare say you'll enjoy touring it with us. Oh, also reward. Now then, I brought Togo here. Togo ga made furete kita. Now then, our friend Hermes, aside from overseeing the facility, he also conducts his own research. Chances are he will be at the main observation hub, so let us seek him out there first. Attired as you are, however, you stand out a little too much. Our dear M itself wishes to keep a low profile for his errands, so... Do you know how to make a rope? The basic concept will do. No? No? In that case, M itself? No, not your whim, your responsibility. No, your whim, your responsibility. You're getting not another thimble of my Aether out of me. 石田明の最後の力でトロゴも一緒 we wasted Ishida Akila's energy for Togo. The way he screams sometimes, you think he wasn't a nigh bottomless font of magic. Very well, I shall make the rope, but perhaps you can assist. Come, let us search for the requisite material. Why do we need materials? Can't you just use it? なんで材料が必要？素材。Oh, we've got a big Togo as well. 大きのトガまでもいる。Yes, these creatures should suffice. An aetheric rope. I want you to use it to capture and, shall we say, two petalodai? Petalodai what? 歩きながらマウントに乗れるようになったらすごく便利だよね。There are 3 species here, I believe. Any 2 different kinds should serve. Now, I should mention that the strength of the rope is tied, no pun intended, to the strength of its user. As your aether is still thin compared to ours, you will need to weaken the petalodai first. Good luck. Like Pokemon. And there's so much chocobo. でもなので立ち止まって乗っちゃう。Butterfly. Butterfly's got petal da? I can kick the butterfly. No. Oh, for the capture! Killed it! Went to capture. It really is a bad weather. 天気が本当に悪い。 麗な時に見つかったね。確かに初めて来た時はあれと思う。あれだったと思う。Pretty sure when I first played this, it was a good weather. Yes, these fine fellows will do nicely. And now for a spot of reversion. There, it's ready. It's nothing fancy, but we're trying not to stand out. Try it on for size. You turn living things into clothing? Just like that? Ikimono o fuku ni kaeru. I mean, we do kill things for fur and leather. Well, not just like that. You need to revert them to their constituent aether first. Lest you wonder why I asked for 2 species, it is due to the difference in their aetheric balance. Blending them allows us to produce garb with superior aetheric stability. Okay. Well, and good to disguise and educate. But it won't fool anyone who can see it worth a damn. Fair point, but at the very least, it should spare you unwanted attention from casual observers. MSQ speaks true. Even dressed like us, your unusual nature will be plain to those who think to look. Should someone question your presence, don't make up excuses, much less try to explain what you actually are. No, best to simply say that you're familiar. The question is, whose? Azem. Ah, of course, Azem's. If you say you belong to him, people will give you the benefit of the doubt for any and all outlandish behavior. Exploiting our associate's absence? For lack of his presence, absolutely. Were he here, he'd have been the first to propose the idea, and you know it. With that, your story is settled. Let us continue with our errand. Errand. And now I can dress like them, right? Cast glamour. I should be at the bottom. Three pieces. Was it pants? Or no, it'll be the boots, wouldn't it? Toji ネタバレになるから誰がこの服をエルピス以外で着ないようにしたって話が好き。ああ、そうだったんだ。確かに。I don't have the Emperor's thing, do I? Don't get it. So I'm gonna have gloves on. でも海外サーバーにはあったっけ? I can't remember if the Western servers had a similar agreement. 海外サーバーにはなかった？覚えてないけど。If you are ready, let us continue along the path to these names. 名前がむずい。Anagnosis. The place serves as an observation hub and residence both. Someone there should be able to point us in the direction of hermits. 確かに結構前。もう何年。せめてコーナーの前。そしてコーナー。なんだっけ？ 6年前 ?6 年前以上。What's the year gap between Endwalker and Shadowbringers? 3 years? Actually, let me check. Endwalker is... Endwalker... No. Oh, yeah. 2021. Yeah. これはコロナの後。4年前。It's 4 years ago, the expansion. 年を取った。Yes, can I help you? We wish to speak with Chief Hermes. Do you know where we might find him? Well, now, by your mask, I assume you are one of the 14. I wasn't aware there was to be a visitation. Between you and us, it's something of a surprise. Your discretion in the matter will be appreciated. I see. My lips are sealed. The chief should be out conducting observations as well. His focus of late has been aquatic creatures, so I expect you will find him at one of the pools here. The axolotl? The Oopa Loopa? The pools, you say? Many thanks, and apologies for disrupting your work. But is it called axolotl in this world? In this time? この時点でその生き物の名前はウーパルパだっけ? I say, Hyphlodes. While I've never met Hermes, you know him well, do you not? That being the case, couldn't you simply find him by his aether? That I could. But, as you know, MSQ and I can discern the color of souls. By the same token, we can also see aether quite keen and from great distances. With the skill, I could readily locate Hermes, but I felt that it would be a waste of an opportunity, huh? We're here to perform an assessment, after all. By searching the ordinary way, we stand to gain insight into Elpis and the man in charge of it. This is as much as for your own enjoyment, like as not, but point taken. If you're going to accompany us, make yourself useful and help us look for Hermes. According to his profile, he has short dark hair. Yeah, like Kirito. So you know, it's because we're in Elpis that we don't have our cows up. A special exemption due to the need to be aware of dangerous creatures. Elsewhere, we do not exhibit our individuality. It's unseemly. This is all common sense, but I would not assume you possess any. Hey! It's a rare trait indeed to be able to search for someone by their appearance, and I thank you for humoring me. Come, let's find our man. You're saying I have no common sense. Search. How? So. How? Lupa. Here, right? Yeah, here. I remember it's the top right corner. Can't target it though. I'm seeing double. But why are you wearing your mask?
君は
なんで彼がマスクを取ってる?
あなたみんなと違う
だから
もしかして
嬉しい
私たちだから仲良く 待ってね。
かわいい。
こんにちは。
あ、
こんにちは。聞こえますか？私はあなたに敵対するものじゃありません。あなたの音を聞き、思いを感じ、考えを知りたいのです。どうか仲良くしてくれませんか？
ノーの直接。
仲良くしませんか？
ああ、見つけられたんだね。
ヒトロダイウスか。会うのは久しぶりだ。
キルトすぎ。
そうだね。職場同士は
That kind of
しょ
man
っ
is
ちゅう
very
連絡し合ってるけど、今日は君に会いたいって人たちを連れてきたんだ。
でもちょっと緑青い色。
14人委員会の
エメトセルクだ。お前が所長のヘルメスで間違いないな。
ああ、ヘルメスだ。
エルメス様。
アーモロートからでは遠かっただろ
う。まあな。だがエルピスの用途を思えば仕方のないことだ。こいつに案内役を頼む羽目になったのは不本意だがな。
でもエルメス
失
ね
礼。しちゃうな。
一番
私はいつだって善良な友人だという
人
のに。
と違いだった。うん、
それからこちらがさっきプロピュライオンで拾った
彼の考え方。What was the side eye?
なんだか懐かれてるね。そっちの青い子はヘルメスの使い魔かい？
そうだね。うん。
彼女はメーティオンという流星を意味する名だ。
へえ、随分と構成するエーテルが薄いんだね。これだとあまりに脆い気がするけれど、創造物管理局にも届け出てないでしょ。
あ
イデアを見た覚えがないや。
あ、だからその反応。That's why I had this.
彼女は
That
自
look.
分の個人的な研究のために創造した。
It's
けれ
like,
ど
why
まだ
haven't you submitted this
成
creation
果を
yet?
得ていない段階だ。
エルメス優しい声で
だから
本当にいい。
申請できていないが、いずれは伺うつもりでいる。
可愛いよ。
その時はよろしく頼む。
了解。確かに君はここの所長であると同時に飛行生物創造の大
そして
信者
アモン
だからね。
に比べて
こだわりもあるんだろう。申請のんびりお待ちしているよ。
それも結構なことだが、こちらも仕事の話がある。私が来た時点でおおむね察しているだろうかな。
怖いよ。
承知した。
わ
ひとまず
怖い。
奥の館で待っていてくれ。
え What are you
自
doing?
分も
あ
観察対象たちを動物園に返したら。
ヘルメスどう
Is
し
it
た？
missing?
アンビストマが一匹。
アンビストマという怖くない。We're missing a Oopa Loopa. I mean, Axolotl.
その子たちと同じエーテルならあっちの方向、敷地の外にいるみたいだね。それも木の上だ。
アンビストマ
木に登ったのか。あの手足で。
True.
ミトロインが
空を泳ぐ魚を作ってから水生生物に浮遊能力をつけるのが流行っている。
水にいるけど
アンビストマもわずかに頑張れば木くらい登れる。だが降りられないのかもしれない。
まあまあまあまあプロトタイプだから。
私も探す。
It's because they're still working it out, right? Cute.
どうするんだ残りのこいつらは。
Just keep looking at them, right?
ここは手分けをするとしようか。
そんなに面白い。Why are you laughing so much?
すまないけれどヘルメスを追って手伝ってあげてくれるかい？残りのアンビストマは私とエメトセルクで見ているよ。
あ、ビストマ。はあ。Ah, hard to tell. It finally cleared up. East. It's this tree, right? Ah. Oh, wait. It seems Hermes and Meteon have found a quarry, a creature known in this age as Abystoma. Yet though it has been safely extricated from the tree, Hermes appears to have found himself in quite the predicament. The Abystoma, Hermes saw it high up in the tree. He climbed up to get it, but it jumped on him, and he slipped. Spetta. Spetta. Do you need a hand? Everything's under control, I trust. No, I'm fine, if a little embarrassed. Now for your own safety, please stand back. Whoa. すごい音。さあ。Hermes, are you alright? Quite alright, yes. My apologies for making you worry, Meteon. お家に着いた。おかえり。Both you and Saito Aisaku, you are called. An intriguing name, somehow reminiscent of a new creation. Thank you for coming after me. Daima. As for you, little one, you must be more careful. You may be able to fly, but it doesn't mean you cannot fall and hurt yourself. And die? Oh no! I've forgotten all about its fellows! Imasa? Truly? What a relief. I must thank Emmett Silk and Hypnodes when I return to them. But first, with the distractions out of the way. As Chief Overseer of Elpis, permit me to welcome you to our facility. I hope you will enjoy your time here. 完全に残りの子を忘れたらしい。Well, we must keep the others waiting. Let us return to Agnoris. Agnoris. Because these are all names of like what? Greek? I don't know. What's the origins? 名前の元ネタをするだけど Hermes, right? Hermes is Greek, right? Ah, there's one more. My apologies for the trouble. Owing to your kind assistance, all the abysstomas are safe and well. I will presently send it back to their space, so if you go on ahead to the main building, upon entering, you'll see a table and chairs, and a meeting area. We may speak there. Very well. Take care not to let the creatures slip away again. Ah. 先に Memnon. Wasn't there a what's it called? What was that bird called again? Bill something? The one that stares at you. Pretty sure it was here before.
Hermes に指定されたのはここで間違いなさそうだな。だが、お前はダメだ。同席はさせられない。
Confidential.
やましい話じゃないが、人の今後を左右する大事な話だ。どこから来たのかも言えないようなやつに
Doesn't trust
聞かせ
us.
られるものか。なんだ。
なんだ。
食ってかかる気か。
I have important things to say to him as well. There are reasons I cannot speak freely. Well, I need to talk to him, right? 話すことがある？
それはヘルメスとだろう。私の要件が終わった後にいくらでも話すがいいさ。
うるせえ。
自分は彼に同席してもらっても構わない。
ヘルメス。だがこいつは
メーティオンに気に入られた存在だということは、自分にとってどんな言葉で論じられるよりも信用に値する。
Does that mean Meteon only likes
それに
really kind people?
第三者がいてくれた方が冷静でいられそうだ。
そんなに信頼してる？
わかった。お前の意見を尊重しよう。静かに聞いているんだぞ。
I'm still so short. みんなと比べてまだ
それで
一番低い。
話というのはやはり。
ん？マナ？
ああ。ファダニエルが座を降りることを決めた。
The previous
公認としてお前を推挙している。14人委員会としてもお前の実績と深い知識を買ってその提案を受ける方向で動いている。あえて面識がない私がここに来たのは公正な目で近況を確認するため、そして何よりお前自身の意志を問うためだ。現ファダニエルももともとはここの所長だ。公私ともにお前と親交があったと聞く。座を譲りたいという旨も 何度か話をしていたそうじゃないか。だから予測がついていたんだろ。
そうだ。私がなすべき仕事を終えるときにはお前を
So
襲
you
う
did tell him
と
that before.
あの方は何かにつけておっしゃっていた。
とてもじゃないが、喜んでいるようには見えないな。それほど14人委員会の名を背負うのが嫌か。
いや、そうじゃない。そうじゃないんだ。委員会に推挙してもらえたことは光栄に思う。
But
研究ばかりの自分には過ぎるほどの申し出だ。
けど
だが現ファダニエルが座を降りようとしていること、それそのものが割り切れない。
because I think they
やはり彼は星に帰る
it's
の
pretty
だ
much
ろ
they're
うか。
dying.
そのつもりだとは聞いている。過去に14人委員会に属した者もほとんどが退任とともに帰っているしな。
夕飯を温めたので食べます。
星に帰
結構
る
遅いじゃない？
死ぬのこと。
ああね。
おや、珍しいね。
珍しい。
エルピスではそう呼ぶ方が主流なのかい？
Because
そ
they
の
don't
言
even
葉
call
を
it
使う人
dying
は
there.
めったにいないと思っていたけれど、我らは星の意志であり細胞である。この命こそが星に流るる血の一滴、物神のごとく星を育む。それが私たち人の役割だよ。星を良くすることでそこに生きるすべてのものが幸せでいられるようにするわけだね。
ソロで食べない？
みんな
食べられない。
そのために知り、考え、作り出してきた。おかげで原初の頃は荒々しかったという星はこれほどまでに穏やかに優しいものになった。
食べられ
星に帰るというのはそうして星を育んだ者にこそ与えられる選択肢だ。
But then he can't see his former mentor anymore.
大いに生き、己のやるべきことを果たしたと思った時に人々はそれを選ぶ。最後の瞬間はいつだってそれは美しいものさ。
ああ、大学に持っていく
14人委
のは
員会に加わった者として
確かに。
その流れからは逸脱しない。ここで存分に役目を果たせたらまさしく帰るにふさわしいと多くの者が考える。私たちの座はついた者にとって名数と同義だ。ごく一部の例外を除いてな。ファダニエルが帰るのを認められないのは彼の功績がそれに値しないと考えているからか。知らないわけはないと思うが、あの御人は多くの素晴らしいイデアを生み出した。こと新たな動物を作ることにかけてはな、エルピスでの経験を生かし、いくつもの種を生み出したものだ。
もちろんそれはよくわかっている。
問題は
自分は
彼と別れたくないよね。
あれほど偉大で命を知る人であってもやはりそうして終わりを選ぶのかと。
なんで止める？
不甲斐ない。こちらの動揺が彼女にまで伝わってしまったようだ。同席を進めておいてすまないが、少しの間彼女を連れ出してやってはくれないか。気分転換をした方がいい。
So Meton can Elemis pajama. 確かメテオンは感情を感じる感情を感じる I'm sorry, Saito. I didn't mean a walk. Perhaps we can go for a walk. 他人の感情を感じるだけ。She can feel feelings. It's like, what? Feel feelings? Well, feel feelings of other people. Elmas gets sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am. How he made me. But don't worry, I'm fine now. So, why did you come here? How much can I tell her? You want to learn about Elvis and Hermes? Oh, teach you. I can teach you. そうだね。We could take turns. I'll tell you something, then you tell me something. Sure, why not? Sounds like a bother. めんどくさいの選択もある。Then it's settled. Where to start? Ah yes, let's talk to Mennon. He should be near the Aphra. I'm not good at explaining, but Mennon is, so I'll have him explain instead. 1v4, right? So. Ah, the Aphrodite. Anyone can use it to teleport anywhere. Well, maybe not anywhere, not to the ground or other isles. For that, you need teleports. Oh, and permission. And what have we here? Do you look like a person? You have the ears of the beast. I assume you're familiar like Meton. What if I was like a human? もし人間の耳があったら Is there something you need? This is Saito. Could you teach him about Elpis? Ah, a newly arrived familiar, is he? Very well. I shall be glad to introduce our fair facility to him. As you know, it is mankind's duty to make the star a better place. As part of this duty, we employ creation magics to bring forth new life. However, we cannot simply release our works into the world, for it would lead to chaos. No, any and all life forms must undergo extensive testing to determine their fitness to exist. Testing which is conducted here in Elpis. Every candidate is subjected to rigorous study, in which we identify their properties, surmise what habitats might be suitable, and speculate as to the effects they may have on the environment and other species. Should it be judged a beneficial addition to the star, it will be allowed to take its place in the world. The two of you, too, were created with the hope of making the star a better place, so heed your masters well and be good, do you hear? We will, Mennon. We will. Thanks for the lesson. You had a turn, now I get a turn. Ah. Where did you come from? Oh. どこから来た? Castalia? I guess? Castalia? I never heard of it. 聞いたことない. But this place is important to you. I can feel it. でもその場所は大事と感じた. Oh, my power. Power. I haven't told you about it. A creation. Let's find a creation. One not being watched. Then I'll explain my power. Are we finding the bird? The bird that can't speak? Motionless bird! This one. What's it called in English? I've forgotten it. Thanks for the hydrate, P-chan. Oh, this creation's perfect because it doesn't speak, right? But I don't remember seeing before. Perhaps it's new. Anyway, I'll try reading its mind. That's my power. What if it doesn't have a mind? もし何にも考えなかったら なさそう。G. Naga. I can't read it. Or maybe there's nothing to read. Nanimo. Wait, please wait. I'll try again with you this time. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Greetings, can you hear me? This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me and project my emotions to others in return. I am not actually speaking to you in your mind. Rather, you are converting my emotions into words. Kanjou ka. Koroba dewa naku kanjou. A process performed subconsciously by intelligent life forms. The ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with intelligent beings even should they communicate via unknown languages or other non-verbal means. As a consequence, I am clumsy at speaking. Yet, though I struggle to express myself in this fashion, Hermes wants me to speak as much as possible, for everyone has thoughts and feelings that they may wish to hide. I harbor an affection for you, one that is difficult to define. Aside from the fact that you share common traits with us, your thoughts are complex, prismatic. They draw me in and leave me wanting to know more. Out of respect for your privacy, I will refrain from using my power when speaking with you. Nevertheless, I want you to know that I wish to be your friend. Did you hear me? Good. Now it's my turn again. So, what are you good at? Fighting? Fighting, crafting, gathering, playing. It's a secret. Fighting, playing, fighting. Isn't that bad? Oh, fighting. That must mean you're strong. Hermes is strong too, but he doesn't like to fight, even when creations fight him. Oh, it's looking. Now it's looking at us. Is it still not thinking anything? I think we might be bothering it. Let's keep going. We'll go and see Yulfen next. She's usually in a small building, one on the west road. What is this bird thinking? It's just looking at us, it's not thinking, right? This one or the next one? Well, if it isn't Meteon, I see you've brought a friend today. Greetings, Yufin. An apple. Could you make me an apple? The kind Hermes likes. Covered in syrup. Huh? I want to share it with Saito. Oh, candied apple. Hermes is certainly partial to them, but you know you can't eat Meteon. You weren't made to do so. But I like it too. It may seem that way, but it's due to your ability to share others' feelings. You've taken Hermes' likes for your own. In any case, I can't prepare an apple right now, but I'll bring one for Hermes soon, I promise. I'm sorry, Saito. I wanted to show you my favorite thing, then I could ask about yours, but I failed. Tell her what you like? Oh, that's what you like. What do I like? 好きなものを教えたけど、なんだね。Yes, I can feel it. Your joy and happiness. It makes me happy too. Thanks for sharing it with me, Saito. Well, we've walked and talked a lot. Maybe Hermes has finished talking too. Shall we go and see? It says we told her what we like, but we don't know what we answered. There you are. I can see the fresh air has done Meteon good. Saito wanted to learn about you and Elpis, so I taught him. About this place, about my power, about your favorite food. I'm not sure if that last one will be of any use. But I do appreciate you're keeping Meteon company. While you were away, I finished speaking with our guests. Finished? Hardly. You requested time to consider the invitation, so we have no choice but to occupy ourselves with an inspection of your work. My apologies. It has been decided that MSQ and Hypnodeus will accompany me as I tend to my duties. If you wish to learn more, perhaps you would like to come too. I am compelled to remind you that he is in no way associated with the convocation. We simply chanced to meet at Propylo. There is no guarantee that the matters we discuss will remain private. I do not mind. To see the joy his presence brings me down, I cannot imagine our mysterious friend harbors malicious intent. Saito is kind, really truly. He told me as much as I taught him. You're coming, of course. To watch Hermes? You're bound to learn lots and lots. I mean, it's always a... What did I get? 1 free... Oh, I shoot. The shoes are like... There's no room for the shoes. That's why I can't see it. Wait, is that the... Ah, that armor. I think we need one more. Okay, it's fine. 今日は何を食べた？ラーメン。What did I eat today? 寒かったから。Because it's actually cold for once. I had ramen. If everyone's ready, there are a few creations I need to check on. First, we shall return to the spot where we found our wayward Abyssoma. Have care when you step outside the hub, for there may be unruly creatures about. Wow, いいな。じゃあ、すみちゃんは何を食べた？ East. A tree, right? It's a different tree. Was it this tree? Butterfly? No, it's a moth. This here is a new species of Petaloda we recently set loose. It has been doing very well, managing to maintain a stable existence thus far. If it can see its observation period to the end without issue, we shall release it into the world. Tell me, do you know the difference between living beings and arcane entities? Huh? It is the presence of a soul. Yet the soul isn't something you can choose to have at a will. Chisa omeletsu to chicken no tomato tsune? 読み方が忘れた。食べてる。なんか温かいイメージ出る。No, it manifests only in those beings whose forms adhere to the laws of creation that can endure on their own. Beings that do not fulfill this requirement, such as those spontaneously born of magic or natural phenomena, do not have souls. No matter how much it might resemble flora or fauna, if it lacks a soul, then it is considered an arcane entity. So you see, it is not for mankind to decide what is living. That domain lies beyond our manipulation, and it is hubris to assume otherwise. チキンのトマト常にキノコが入ってた。But come, let us head to the nearby beacon. I've received a report that arcane entities have gathered there. Is that it? The birds? No, further ahead. Beacon? Must be that. Bacon? The sprites? What are they called again? Ah, yes. Lightning Pneuma, just as the report said. Although we call this structure a beacon due to its form, it's in fact a magical device. By manipulating the balance of elements, it keeps the isle airborne and maintains the climate thereupon. In the course of its operation, it often sees an internal shift towards a given element. So, lightning, right? Right now, that element is lightning, which draws the Pneuma here to replenish the Aether. It appears Meteon is busy. Would you care to assist me in her stead and feed the Pneuma? Feed? What do we feed it? By using this lightning converger, you can harness ambient lightning and focus it into a ball, a veritable feast for our dazzling friends. Go on, give it a try. Yeah? Isn't it just a crystal? Perfectly done, Saito. Look. See how they gathered to feed, how they express themselves through their actions despite their lack of words. Speech is not the sole defining characteristic of a thinking, feeling creature, nor is silence an indication that they do not possess these qualities. ご飯を食べて画面を見てなかったから音にびっくりした。そっか。Be it a soulless arcane entity such as the Pneuma, or an ephemeral life form such as the Petaloda, all seek to perpetuate their existence to survive. So, Meteon's a living being, right? A good question. I can answer it from a theoretical standpoint, but it ultimately falls to the bureau of the architect to pass judgment. Those with exceptional vision, such as Hippolytes, may be able to discern her true nature. But to me, it doesn't matter. She is herself, and that is all I need to know. Huh? Bullshit. Oh, you finished already? I'm sorry, I was in the way. Not to worry, my dear. They missed nothing of note, and we still have plenty of work for them to observe. Next, we will head east to the Morning Dew. I need to speak with some observers there. So maybe Meteon just noticed his feelings, just watching. 見てるだけの感情で感じたかな。Cross here. Is that a bridge? To east, okay, 240 east, so it should be on this island. It's probably behind the tree. It's the what's it called again? 名前はなんだっけ? Gubu? Like, huh? Gobu?
見事なものだろう。アンペロスという
Ampelos?
最近観察を始めたばかりの創造生物だ。
は
少しいいか、経過を聞かせてもらいたい。
Seeing a lot of familiar creatures, but they have different names in the beginning. Ah, it's the Elpis flower. Isn't Meteor kind of like this, though? ちょっとメテオンと同じじゃない？
それエルピス、
うんうん。
エルピスの花。私と一緒のエンテレケイヤ。
は？エンテレケイ？グーブー。そうそうそう。
その花はこの施設で作られたんだ。それでエルピスの名を冠している。昔ここに美しい花を作ることを愛している職員がいた。彼女が試行錯誤するうちに偶然生み出したのだという。面白いのは何と言っても周囲の心を映してまとう色を変え
Can we
ると
take
ころ
one
だ。
as replacement?
とはいえここでも地上でも陰りなき純白をまとっていることが大半だが。
So it's only been white for them.
へえ、人の心を映す。それってどういう仕組みなんだい？
世界にはエーテルとはまた異なる思いが動かす力というものがある。自分たちがエーテルを自在に操るようにこの花はその力を受けたり作用させることができる。とはいえ花自身には明確な意志がない。だから周囲の感情によって動いた力を受け、それを色や輝きといった現象に変換しているんだ。
アーカー社はラザハン式の錬金術に存在する概念で、目には見えない力の一つよ。
ほぼ同じ。
思いが動かす力なんて言われてるんだ。
We already know about this though. Yeah, but it's the same theory.
アーカー社、
あ
その呼び名には心当たりがないが、話を聞くに同じものを指しているように思う。自分たちは
あ、日
そ
本語
の力を
はアーカー社。
デュナミスと呼んでいる。
でも英語では赤さ。
そしてエルピス
I
の
wonder
花
why
の
the
ように
localization
デュナ
changed
ミス
it
を
to.
操ることがで
Because
きる
Japanese
存
is
在。
akasha.
思いを自在
It was
に
like what?
現象へと変えられる存在を
It's an existing
エ
name.
ンテレケイヤと呼ぶ。
Don't know why they got rid of the reference.
私もエンテレケイヤ。
What is that? What's intellect?
ああ、そ
Intellect?
の子は世界で最初
Intellect?
の意志を持つエンテレケイヤなんだ。
待て待て。エーテルとは異なる力、デュナミスだと。
Nonsense.
そんなもの私ですら初めて聞くが、
違うだね。ちょっとだけ。
無理からぬことだ。まずデュナミスは人に見えないし感じ取れもしない。理論上は長らくあるに違いないとされていたが、エルピスの花が偶然創造されるまでは存在を実証することさえできていなかった。次にデュナミスはエーテルと比べてずっと弱い力だ。普通の状態ではエーテルに押し負けかき消されてしまう。だから自分たちのように多量のエーテルを有し 何につけてもエーテルを活用する生物はデュナミスを使う必要がない。まさにあってない存在だ。ごく一部の研究者にしか知られていないのもうなずけるだろ
う。なるほどな。しかしだとしたらどうしてお前はエンテレケイアをメーティオンを生み出した？
あ、BGM。
アーテリスはエーテルが特別に濃い星だ。それこそ名の由来になるほどに。だが宇宙全体で見れば計算上全ての質量とエネルギーの 68.3% をデュナミスが占めると考えられている。
So in the areas where there's no eighth?
エーテルとは比べ物にならないほど大きいんだ。それを自在に操れるとしたら、緩く流れる水では石を浮かですとも、滝のように勢いをつければ岩をも削っていくように、デュナミスがエーテルに勝る力になるかもしれない。
So what if we can theoretically have enough dynamis
とは言
that
っ
can
たものの、
overpower Aether?
実のところ自分はそんな大それた目的を持っているわけじゃない。天を、宇宙を飛ぶものを作りたかった。そのために生涯では補給しにくくなるエーテルではなく、別の力を利用できるようにしてはどうかと考えたんだ。
ああ、だからその子は極端にエーテルが薄かったのか。
So she's made of more of dynamis?
ご明察だ。
あなたも薄いと感じる。だからエンテレゲイアの仲間と思った。
薄いだから dynamis が使うかな? Sure, I don't see why it can't be one. Well, I have been known to transcend my limits with nothing but determination. If I'm thin, it's because MSQ didn't do a proper job. MSQ のせいで薄いだから。Yeah, yeah. No, I'm not that mean.
それは単なる火事場のバカ力じゃないか。
おいおい
エーテルが薄ければ
I think anything I say will get MSQ to make me fun of me.
だがデュナミスに干渉しやすくなるのは確かだろう。それが思いもよらぬ勝利や逆転につながるかもしれない。君の特性として大切にするといい。
あ Sleeping?
ああ、待たせたままになっていた。まだいくつか確認したいことがあるから済ませてくれ。
Although the two had a very serious look when I was talking about it. I know 二人はちょっと先の話の間にちょっと真剣な顔してる。真面目。Not that I or anyone else will be able to make use of it, even if we knew. But it irks me to discover that there is an entirely different form of energy, and no one told me. That personal annoyance aside, Herman's knowledge is undeniably impressive. Given that there are none among the 14 who specialize in the Celestial, he will be a welcome addition. Assuming he can be persuaded to join, that is, I still can't understand his hesitation. So why did you join? Oh, you wish to know why MSQ was chosen for the convocation? I should be glad to share the tale. It began when... Not another word. Lest you've forgotten, we're to learn about hermits, not me. My misspent youth is not your concern. My apologies for the wait. I've inspected the Ampelos to my satisfaction. All is well with the creature, and I dare say it won't be long ere it is released onto the world. I know. Another creation, however, reportedly isn't faring so well. The Charybdis. Huh? That is what we shall tend to next. If you will follow me, my friends, we shall return to the main aisle and head north. The what? I can't tell by the name alone. Namae dake de shiranai. Well, if we can see it in our current time, then it's definitely passed the test, right? Oh, the dragons? Have we seen... No, we've seen this, haven't we? It does look not friendly. I understand there is a problem with one of the Charybdis? Yes, that's right. As you know, the Charybdis is based on a sea creature. Owing to adjustments to enhance its affinity to wind, it is capable of flight. Looks like a monster. The specimens created from the concept could all fly without issue. But a problem arose in subsequent generations. 私の電波が悪いのかと思ったけど、YouTube が重たいのかも。多分ね、この飛行機によくありますね。Yeah, YouTube can be a bit laggy around this kind of time. It's kind of like peak hour for them, for Japan or Asia. This third generation creature was born with an apheric balance leaning strongly towards water. Its aquatic origin is reasserting itself, it would seem. It can't fly? The result being its affinity to wind is diminished, and it cannot fly. No matter what we try, we cannot get it to rise even the slightest bit. For such a change to manifest in so few generations, I fear they are too unstable, flawed. With your permission, I will revert the creatures and recommend to the Bureau that the concept be revised. With its apheric balance leaning towards water, the Charybdis would indeed struggle to manipulate wind. Yet it is too early to conclude that it cannot fly. Having failed at first, it may simply have developed a fear. I shall transform and fly a bit, helping it to manipulate wind until it finds its wings. What? You needn't go to such lengths. You don't know? But of course not. Transformation is an art in which one manipulates a vast quantity of ether to construct another body around oneself. In practice, this allows one to assume any conceivable form and thereby transcends the limits of one's flesh. Yet convenient though it may be, transforming the presence of others is considered vainglorious in the extreme, as uncouth and unseemly as running about ropeless, shameful, so like naked? Am I to understand you make a habit of this? Nothing of the sort. It's just that, when transformed, I can wield the wind and fly. It may seem excessive, but what is our shame next to the lives of these creatures? They deserve a chance, and we owe it to them to do all in our power. Be as it may. Yes, I believe I have a solution. MSQ, may I trouble you to move that characters away from its fellows, somewhere out of sight. Switch ni kitemita. Meanwhile, I'd like the rest of you to help me prepare here. What mischief are you scheming now? No mischief, I assure you. I will but spare you the need to report to your colleagues that Hermes committed an indiscretion. So have a little faith and run along. I trust you don't mind. What's happening? MSQ is out of sight. Good. Let's speak of the plan. It's a stroke of genius, really. We have MSQ train the characters. Oh. Aside from being able to fly untransformed, he can rarely see Aether currents. And with his adept spellcraft, he can also employ suitable wind magics to guide the creature along. While he is indeed capable of all you described, it is not his duty. I have loved to trouble him. Don't be, as I mentioned, it will also be for his own sake. With that settled, let's begin at once. Huh? Saito, I want you to go to MSQ. Tell him that you have a favor to ask, huh?広告が流れてびっくりしたから YouTube に戻ってきた。He'll be disinclined to cooperate with us, but you mustn't be discouraged. 待って、YouTube がないという。With our friend, the trick is to be unflaggingly persistent. Off you go now, and good luck. I have to say? Make me say English on a Japanese server? ちょっと。このサーバーで外国プレイヤーにバレて。YouTube はプレミアムに課金してる。そうだった。だから見えなかったな。Well, are your preparations for the scheme that is clearly not a scheme complete? 頼みがある。多分。I have a favor to ask. Is anyone nearby? Can you hear me? 誰にもないよね? Oh no. Oh no you don't. I'm not lifting a finger. I don't know what Hypnodeus is up to, and I will not be made to know. I refuse. If Hypnodeus is to be believed, relentless insistence may serve to wear down the ever-wary MSQ. Please, MSQ. How many times are you gonna make me say? Please.
Yeah, だから私に言われてもだな。
君ならばそのカリブディスが飛ぶのを助けてくれる。必ずそうしてくれるはずだと聞いた。偉大なるエメトセルクよ。
偉大なる。
その子に飛び方を教えてやってくれ。
じゃないとヘルメス、今からここで大胆に変身する。
おやおや、こうなったら手を貸してあげた方が早いと思うな。
何がおやおやだ。
おやおやだ。
仕組んだのはお前だろ。
No mal.
そんな人聞きの悪い。
You're the one
私
who
は
made
た
this.
だそういう素晴らしい選択肢もあるって提示をしたまでさ。
お願い、エメトセルク。
マジチャットに言っちゃったことがある。お願い、エメトセルク。
私は手伝いのために来たんじゃない。それだけはよくよく覚えておけよ。
うん。なんだかんだ優しい。
おい、地上からカリブディスを飛ばすのはお前がやれ。私が力を貸すのは空中での補助だけだ。
それじゃあ私たちはこの辺りから見物していようか。
We just watch. 見物。I think we do unlock that mount, right? That's a mount, right? I forgot where do we get it though? Was it
さ
the
っきの質問だけど、
limited edition?
ほら、エメトセル君がなぜ14人委員会に入ったのかって話。実は最初に14人委員会への誘いを受けたのは彼じゃなく私だったん
Oh,
だ。
so he could have been.
エーテルを見る目を買われてね。でも私は断った。
Ah,
確かに見ることにかけては人並み以上だけれど、
食べ終わった
あくまでも見るだけだ。エーテルを操作する方はどちらかというと下手な部類なのさ。実際転身もできないしね。見て知ることができても結果に対応する術がなくちゃ仕方ないだろう。その点エメトセルクは完璧だ。エーテルが見えるだけじゃなく、それを自在に引き寄せて強大な魔法を使うことができる。あれほど偉大な魔導士を私は他に知らないよ。だから私は彼を推したんだけど、彼を推薦する声は他にもたくさん届いていたんだ。それも世界中からね。なんでも以前彼に手を貸してもらった人たちが、彼の実力は確かなものだって声を上げたらしい。当人は驚いたんじゃないかな。彼としては人助けをしてたつもりなんてこれっぽっちもなかったようだからね。私とエメトセルクにはもう一人仲のいい友人がいるんだ。
as in?
それがまあなんというか面白い人でね。
Yeah.
やらなくてもいいことにいちいち首を突っ込んであわや大惨事みたいなことが常で、エメトセルクは呆れてばかりだけど、まあ心配もしているわけさ。だから呼ばれればついていくし必要だと判断すれば助っ人に駆けつける。 結果として周りからはエメトセルク自身が人助けをしてるように思われたってわけだ。本当にとびきり愉快な友人たちさ。
友人か。
彼らの望みが叶うようにすること、それが私にできる最良の星への貢献だ。エメトセルクは14人委員会の座は名数に等しいと言うけれど、だったら私の名数は友人たちのそれに等しいのだろうと思うよ。いけないね、つい語っちゃった。どうにも君には親近感が湧いてしまうものだから。やっぱりその色、君の中にある色のせいかな。これほど似ているのに違うものだなんて、そんなことある
I didn't say anything. But do we know that we're Azum at this point?
うん、あれならもう
I
大
think
丈
we
夫。
should
飛ぶ
know.
練習は終わりで良さそうだ。
Because
近くまで
Emmett
行っ
always
て
has seen
エ
us
メ
as
ト
a
セルクに手を振ってあげなよ。
friend.
終了の合図代わりにさ。
It's just that we can't really tell them, right? Well, この時点で絶対引かせるのは絶対アズムだと知ると思う。We have to wave to Emmett Silk? Just wave. I'm waving to this. Yeah. But okay. Emerging from his reverie, Emmett Silk notices you and begins to descend the characters. Characters? How do you read that name? Looks like it's limping. I have no words to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, the Charybdis has learned to fly. And Saito and I could relax and have a pleasant chat. I'm sure you did. The creature needed some small assistance at first, but soon it was flying, more or less on its own. I doubt you will need to repeat the lesson. That was truly impressive. Oh, you're watching. I witnessed it all from afar. The Charybdis flies. Indeed, with this, we've proven that even a creature with skewed etheric balance is capable of flying. Though we helped it to achieve this, the Charybdis is a herd animal. They may well aid their struggling kin in like fashion if and when the need arises. Keeping this in mind, I bid you continue observing them. If that is what you want. But if I may say so, rather than hoping an idealistic possibility come to pass, would it not be simpler to have the concept adjusted? That way we could guarantee that anomalies such as this specimen are never born in the first place. These creatures are already here. We will spare no effort in giving them a chance to survive. As you wish, Chief, as you wish. She's noticing something, right? Thinking about death? Hermes. I'm fine, don't worry. Well, that concludes all of my present tasks. Let us return to Agnoris for now. Agnoris? Agnoris. Agnosis. Like a tongue twister. Ah, I can just teleport. Oh, it's fate, isn't it? I remember there was like a fate for the herd. What? Want to apologize for forcing me to help, do you? Save your breath. You didn't force me to do anything. I merely chose the most expeditious way to have done with an impediment to our business. Someone's laughing. Giggling. It's no room. Net. Tell me, Saito, in the course of watching me, have you learned aught of value? Nothing so far, but I'm hopeful that will change. The name seems promising. I'm not sure what I'm looking for, but I don't think I've found it yet. Yeah, I'm not sure. If only my work were more interesting. Nevertheless, I'm still in debt to you for keeping Meteor company. If there is aught I might do, you need but ask. Chief Hermes, what good fortune to find you. Something the matter. Is it L? No, it's I, right? Or is it L? The Lycan. I'm afraid it's done it again. No sooner did we release one for observation than it set upon the nearby occupies, slaughtering them. Was the creature hungry, or somehow provoked? I had just fed them myself, and the occupies were keeping a wide berth. It is the nature of the Lycan. That is to blame. Their innate viciousness. Temperament aside, it is an outstanding creation, perfect in forming function. Though it may not be suited for release, I have no doubt that the Bureau will accept its concept for preservation. In any case, there's no point in postponing the inevitable. Doris will revert them all once the paperwork is in order. Where is the scene of the incident? Just off the path to the 12 Wonders. As you make your way, you should see it on the left. I don't know if Doris is still there, however. Hermes, wait. Why is he in a hurry, right? He doesn't care and walks away. If this is part of his work, then I would observe. We follow. Quest accepted. It's down there though. Ah, we forgot to get the current. And there's no teleport. Ah, I have to walk up. Ma, この BGM なら眠そう。I mean, this BGM is kind of sleepy, right? It's very slow pace. This thing? The lacerations and burns are unmistakable. ガンも食べたから余計に眠たくなる。それもそう。A Lycan was indeed responsible. but the creature's nowhere to be seen. Doros must have taken it away. The man makes his base at the 12 Wonders. I should go and seek him out there. MSQ and I will search the area for good measure, just to make sure the Lycon did not escape. My thanks. Let us meet at the 12 Wonders when you have finished. What about me? I will go on ahead. Please follow with Saito. Come, it's down this path, over the bridge. Okay. What is that? Trient? Yggdrasil? Northwest, so it's probably up top. Oh, there's a wall. Umbral wind. It's very green. It's a griffin? Grips. There it is, to 12 Wonders. Hermes is looking for Doros. Let's look for Doros too. He's a man with long blonde hair, I think. I'll know him when I see him. Doros. Where's the Doros? Long hair. Blonde? Long hair? Dark hair? Hippofo? Blonde hair man, maybe that one. Long hair, it's kind of long. Doros, that's Doros. Okay. Well now, if it isn't Meteon, what brings you here? And I thought, I thought I heard familiar voices. I didn't realize you two had decided to help me search for Doros. Thank you. You're in charge of the Lycons, I believe. Where are they now? Out in the fields, in restraints. Frenzied as they were, I couldn't well return them to Kittisis. Once I've submitted my report, I'll see them reverted without delay. It's as he says, the beasts are indeed quite ferocious. You're one of the 14. What brings you here? Nothing you need concern yourself with, as you were. We heard the news that a Lycon slaughtered occupants. As the observer in charge, you are of the opinion that they are not fit to be released? I am. Their abnormal aggression and exceptional strength makes for a highly problematic combination. It matters not where they are released. Lycons would threaten other species and upset the natural order. Could it be that the specimens observed are an outlier? Highly unlikely. We've created a good many of them, all exhibit the same tendencies. Even when we used Kairos to begin with a fresh slate, their behavior was unchanged. Kairos? A memory reconfiguration system the chief himself created. It allows us to erase or alter memories that we may observe creations in different environmental conditions without needing to remake them from scratch. Quite impressive, and potentially dangerous, depending on the intensity of the etheric emissions. Hashtarot may wish to have words for you. Rest assured, I've kept all values within prescribed limits, and to prevent misuse, its applications are limited to those authorized by the Chief Overseer. Do not misunderstand. To manipulate a subject's memories is an intrusive act I deeply abhor, but it's still preferable to execution. Come now, Chief. Let's not be so melodramatic. What was born of Ava is simply being reduced to its original state. I know the distinctions concern you, but we mustn't lose sight of the bigger picture, making rational choices for the sake of a more prosperous star. If a creation cannot be properly studied, even with the aid of Kairos, we remake it. If a creation is deemed a detrimental existence, we unmake it. 'Tis all for the good Tis all for the greater good, and none could question the necessity of such routine processes. I understand these feelings, I do. I would never think to unleash a clear and undeniable threat unto the world. Yet insignificant though their individual lives may be next to all creation, is all the Lycons have. Before we seal their fates, we owe it to these beings to exhaust all options, to ensure that nothing has been overlooked. If you insist, let me provide. I can't read. Let me provide you for full report. Too much yapping, and we may take it from there. 喋りすぎ。発音できない。Would it be possible for us to attend a discussion that MSQ may better carry out his duties? By all means. Pray show them to the meeting room. She's staring at him, right? Mataka. To man, other beings are just things, to be used and controlled, like magic. That's what Hermes told me once. もう2時間30分喋ってるもんね。そういえば、そうだね。Been like yapping for like 2 hours and 30 minutes. I fear this discussion may take a while, during which time. Meteor, are you feeling unwell? It's not me, Hermes. It's you. I won't go to the meeting. I'll stay with Saito. Loath though I am to impose, may I leave Meteor in your care again? Again? Okay. We're friends already. もう友達だったから。Hang on. I think the sound ended. 外はめっちゃ外はめっちゃ音が聞こえる。I'm in your debt, if you'll excuse me. Can you help me with something, Saito? The meeting will make Hermes sad. I want to cheer him up with a flower. Hermes likes flowers the most, of all the creations in Elpis. Most creations are expected to be interesting, or beautiful, or strong, better in some way. But flowers are different. They're designed to suit our emotions, what we feel and want to convey. Hermes likes that. Elpis? I can't make flowers, so I'll search for one, and I want you to search with me. Let's start here, at the 12 Wonders. This meeting will definitely not be fun. That's why for that reason, 集めないと. Vibrant purple flowers bigger than your hands adorn the tree. Ooh, so big and bright. Love them. But they might be too bright. You have to think of the recipient. That's what Hermes said. Yeah. I think we're gonna get Elpis, right? Saigo technically wa tabun Elpis no hana. Komo. Slender tree? There's flowers? A tall slender tree rises before you. You crane your neck to look for flowers. No flowers. If there were apples, we could have covered them in syrup. Let's head outside next. Don't worry, we won't wander far. Naikai! Why do you make me look at the tree? Flower bed. An array of beautiful flowers grow in the bed, their mix of colors forming a pattern. These will be better for Hermes, but they're hedged in. That means we shouldn't touch them. They're either under observation, or poisonous. Any other place should be fine though. Let's keep looking. Swallow Niger. Familiar. Familiar plants. どこかで。攻撃しそう。Set on a tall, thin stalk, the oddly shaped flower is mesmerizing in undulations. Oh, a cornelian. Cornelian? A flower that can move. When Hermes wasn't looking, he shot seeds at it. 見たことがあるな。Not a good gift, maybe. But you're a good Saito at spotting flowers. We'll find something soon. この時代にも、種を打てるらしい。Junction. You spy nothing promising nearby. At best, common-looking grasses with some few tiny flowers. Nothing around here. Over there, Saito. Something big, huge. Mobile? A terrible stench, reminiscent of sodden old boots, pervades the air. Without a doubt, the culprit is the Morbo-like creature before you. Morbo rashi ne. It's an Adonis. The things around its mouth look like petals. Petals? But the flowers are the orbs on its head. Atama Hanaka. When Hermes inspected it, it swallowed him up. He didn't leave his room for days. What did you think, Saito? Would he like it? No, it's probably because it stinks. 多分この花を食べられてせいで臭くなった。Probably not a good sort of memory. 多分嫌な思い出。So not this one either. Finding a good flower is harder than I thought. I'm sorry, Saito, but could we search a little more? Maybe it's as far as the fields over there. I'll pick something after that, I promise. Elpis where? Lush fields. I think that's the Elpis, right? Ow! Wrong move. Lush green fields stretch out before you, ending where the sky begins. Ah, there's nothing. The shiny thing over there. What could it be? なんだろうやっぱりな Something similar to Meteon, right? Oh, Elvis flowers. They're here too. Hermes likes and dislikes them at the same time. 好きと嫌い同時に Like me, they're entelechies. Like me, they feel his pain and turn dark. 正解だったね。そうそう。That's only for Hermes though. For others, they're always white and bright. へー。Hermes のせいで暗くになる。そして彼だけになんだろう。多分しいと思うですね。Like the only reason why it will become different is because he's the only one worried about death, right? Truly? The flower was dark in your home? Said I. Then do you have it too? A dark emotion? I've known the pain and sorrow of loss. 何をなくしたの感情があったね。Orphan. Elemis has known the same. The feeling that a part of you is gone, again and again, but no one notices. Please, Saito, won't you lend it to me, your pain and sorrow? To turn the flower into that color? I want you to make the flower dark in front of Elemis. Elemis no mae ni. Hana o kuroku natte te. He has been in a dark place since before he created me. He needs to know that he isn't there alone. He totally denied that. So that others are sad too. Yeah, leave it to me. Truly, you'll do it? I'll try. Thank you, Saito. Thank you. It means more to me than I can say. I can't wait to see how Hermes reacts. Let's go back and fetch him. Would be a good reaction? それをやった方がいいのかなI don't know if that's a good idea. Maybe he'll have an appreciation for us. It seems they're still talking. Let's wait until they're finished. What deny, Unashi?
Hermes!
二人とも待っていてくれたのか。
話し合い終わった？
ああ、結論は出した。メーティオンを見ていてくれてありがとう。
Yeah, yeah.
エメトセレクトヒトロダイエスには中にある客室でそのまま休んでもらうことになった。君にも部屋を用意させてもらう。案内しよう。
待って、案内私たちが先。
Technically in Japanese, her words are kind of broken. Like, split up.
エルピスの花？
お願い。
Do we get to pick a memory?
暗い気持ち、寂しい色、ヘルメスだけじゃない。だからダメ、違う。
違う。
そうか。君はメーティオンの頼みを聞いてくれたのか。
やっと抜けた。
よければ少し話をさせてもらえないだろうか。
いや、抜けた？取った外したあ、she got distracted. んハリネズミ ?Oh. あ、逃げた Why did it come to us?
人に定められた生き方を星のために生
The
き
only
ると
time
い
he
う
takes
こ
off the
と
mask.
を悪いとは思っていない。だがここで働いているとどうしようもない違和感に襲われることがある。ファダニエルの座についての話を受けたとき、ヒュトロダイウスが言っていたことを覚えているか。
エルメスちゃんはやっと
人はやり遂げたものが選ぶ選択であり、最後の瞬間はいつも美しいものだと。だがそれはあくまで人の話だ。作られた生物が星の益にならないと判断された場合彼らは問答無用で消される。死を与えられる。生まれたばかりで何も成し遂げていなかったとしてもだ。処分の際は苦しませないようにしているが、死を与えられることを指した生物たちは
カズコが言った。
憤る。その終わりは美しいものなんかじゃない。だがそんな事実を誰も気にしていないんだ。星を良くするという目的は当然すぎるほどに当然で、誰しも疑うことなくそれを信じ行っている。
まあね、アシアンと同じ。
前には死にゆく生物たちの瞳には悲しみも絶
Yeah,
望も
it's the same when
理
they're
不尽への怒りも
Asians.
確かにあるのに、この世界はそしらぬ顔で幸せそうに笑い続けるんだ。エルピスの花はいつだって無垢な白と明るい喜びの色に輝いている。そのことへの違和感が、何か暗いものが日に日に胸の内で膨れ上がっているんだ。周りにおかしいと叫んでやりたくなる一方で、おかしいのはこんなことを思う自分じゃないかと恐ろしくなってくる。だがこの世界で悲しみを知るのは、エルピスの花をこんな色に染めるのは自分だけじゃなかった。花の傍らで何を思ったのかは聞かない。もしかしたらメーティオンにせがまれて仕方なくやってくれたことかもしれない。
結局何を考えた
ありがとう。こうして確かに悲しみがあり、怒りがあり、苦しみがある。その事実を知っていてくれることがこんなにも優しい。
Oh, I could tell you all about suffering. そのことをもっと教える。glad to be I could be of assistance. どういたしまして。
君は変わっているな。こんな話、舞を潜められるかと思っていたが。君は天に輝く星の正体を知っているか？ここからじゃちっともそうは見えないが、あの一つ一つがアーテリスと同じ、
惑星？
あるいはさらに大きな大地でできている。これだけの数だ。
Other planets.
自分たちは星のために生きているが、別の価値観を持つ生命もいるだろう。
That's a difficult question. It's the meaning
自
of
分
life.
は彼らに問いかけたい。彼らがなぜ生きるのかを、命の意味を。
命の意味はちょっと重い。
だからデュナミスで天を飛ぶ鳥、
幸せになってほしい。
メディオンを作ったんだ。
ハリネズミ。You see the echidna?
実のところ、メディオンというのはここにいる一人だけじゃない。
There's multiple Meteons.
彼女には大勢の姉妹たちがいて、すでに宇宙へ飛び立っている。
もう出
意
かけた。
志を持つ生命を探して星から星へと飛んでいるんだ。宇宙の探索は予想外の出来事の連続で、思ったような成果が上げられていない。だがそろそろ次こそは何かしらの結果が報告されそうなんだ。
きっと。
もし君がここに滞在している間に報告が届いたなら、
絶対フラグ
この
じゃない。
夜のお礼に。
Yeah, when you say it like that, it's definitely not a flag.
さて、これ以上夜が深くなる前に帰るとしよう。明日揃って寝ぼけた顔をしていては、エメとセルクたちに申し訳が立たない。メーティオン、
Meteon.
そろそろ戻ろう。
早い。あ、ここで Are we getting a jump scare? まだかな？え？まだ。ここじゃない。The jump scare is not here. No. Because I remember the location. An all too brief interlude, perhaps, but it's time I attend to my next task. As Emmett, Silk, and Hypnodes are aware, we've reached a verdict regarding the fate of the Lycons. 7 were created for observation, and all 7 must be unmade. Doris has followed the correct protocols, and as Chief Overseer, I can find no fault in his judgment. The Lycons would disrupt the natural order, ravaging and consuming other species until they themselves starve and perish. They cannot be released into the wild, and they cannot be allowed to remain here in Elpis. I intend to petition the Bureau of the Architect to have the concept preserved as a restricted purpose hazardous life form. Hypnodes has pledged to support me in this endeavor. Yet, whatever the Bureau decides, the existing Lycons have served their purpose. Doros has already isolated the creatures, and is preparing to carry out the necessary measures. I will join him forthwith. It is my duty to witness the conclusion to this study. If you are resolved, then we have but to accompany you. Of course. Let us be off then. We return to the main isle. Oh, wrong. This is a different quest. Wait, isn't that the... 名前が忘れた。なんだっけ? It was a bat, right? Cat? ミュウミュウなんだっけミュウラルミニオンバージョンもあったっけDo I have it? I don't think I have it though, right? I don't have it. このキャラはない。What's the name of it? 名前なんだっけ当店の時そいつに死んだことがある。I've died to that thing once before in Heavensward. Verdict Gala Cat? そう。あれ。多分、英語も何時だっけゲイリーキャッツガイリーキャッツゲイリーキャッツなんか、it's kind of like garlic. ニンニク。ゲイラキャット。そう。Gaily cat. Already. Looks tired though. Doris, are you hurt? What happened here? They caught me off guard. I had them bound with Afro shackles, but they become frenzied even more so than usual and broke free. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was able to stop 4. The other 3 escaped. I see them. 2 have taken to the air above the 12 wonders. The last is up ahead, looking the fields. So, you and Saito handle that one. Pair in the sky, you can leave it to me. I can't fly. If this is how it must end, then so be it. I will render assistance to Emetselk, unneeded though it is. Maton, you have to stay here with Doros. But Hermes, the Lycons must be reverted. I would spare you their pain and mine. This is my burden, not yours. But if you are intent on helping, then please follow my lead. Ne. 死ねの時感情はちょっと嫌だな。Yeah, you definitely don't want her to feel the emotions it's gone through during the death. I appreciate your help and lament that is necessary. There it is, Alcori. 二人には一世幸せに生きててほしい。そうだね。There it is, Alcori. Within striking distance at present, but if it feels threatened, it may well flee up beyond our reach. It's unfortunate that these two, right? The fate of these two. Here is my plan. You will approach slowly, in full view, and draw the Lycon's attention. Now I warned you, its abilities are as fiery as its temperament. Once it spots you, it will unleash orbs of flame. But fear not, by my measure, you are more than equal to the task. Withstand the onslaught for a few brief moments, and that will give me time to catch up unawares. Ready? Then let us begin. Of course, there's more. Can I even stun it? Can I stun the fire apron? What does kicking do? More? Oh, okay. There. Oh, wait.
今だ。
I think it's the first time we saw the one became.
すまない。すまない。本当に。どうか君の魂が安らかであらんことを。魂の夜辺の海が深き冥界が穏やかであらんことを。君たちのイデアは必ず残す。それがいつかまた形を得るだろう。星を良くしなくたっていいんだ。君の生きたいという願いが。その時こそどうか。恨んだまま許す必要はない。その証に苦しみはここへ置いていくといい。次に生まれる時にはきっと思うがまま大地と空を駆け回ってくれ。
ヘルメス、14人委員会に入れ。この場所はお前には向いていない。
自分がここを離れたって誰かが選別を続ければ同じことだ。教えてくれ。星を良くするという名分は今消えた吐息よりも重いのか。やり遂げた者が死ぬというなら、いつか星が最善に至った時にどうする。よくやったと満足して死に絶えるのか。わからないんだ。アダニエルの座をつけば今その座にいる彼が星に帰るのを肯定することになる。それが正しいことなのかわからない。こんなことで悩んでしまう自分が人の代表として立っていいのかわからないって。
ヘルメス、怒らないで。責めるはダメ。とても苦しい。
すまない。
眩しい。
まだ選べる余地が残っているなら少し頭を冷やして考えさせてほしい。ヒトロダイウス、すまないか。案内は君に任せた。
了解。好きにさせてもらうから心配ないよ。
君もここに来た目的が果たせることを願ってる。
I think this is where we don't see them for a while, right?
私たちはひとまず12節の園に戻ろうか。この後どうするかそこで相談しよう。
そうだな。
And then we should see someone else, right? Solo mo hitoi ga deru kana? The other Lycons have been taken care of. The incident is resolved and life in Elpis continues as normal. Or ends, as the case may be. Rationally speaking, I understand Hermes' argument. No matter how well deserved the rest, there's a pang of sadness when a colleague leaves us. Yet never has a departure caused me such grief as Hermes appears to feel. Why must it be like... What must it be... What must it be like to experience such torment? Kanji 9. 想像してない。想像できない。I got no room. Where to now? If there is anywhere you would like to visit before we leave, I should be glad to show you the way. Hermes has not yet outright refused his position of the convocation, merely postponed the decision. As such, I may as well resume my assessment. If we cannot accompany him, then I will content myself with questioning his colleagues. Ever the pragmatist. Then allow me to remain your humble guide. And what of you, Saito? Will you continue along with us? Wonderful. Our fellowship travels on unbroken. I say we explore another part of Elpis and see what new encounters there are to be had. If you will follow me, we will first head back towards Agnoros. Anagno? What was it again? What's over here? It's slightly closer. そっちの方が近いと思う。All these creatures we could have fought.例の一人が出たら多分そこまで配信の終わると思う。I think I'll end the stream around the time that certain person appears. From here, we follow the path northwards to Notonius. There we will find one of the news which facilitates travel between the islands of Elpis. First-time travelers must be accompanied by someone with the requisite permission, which I have previously been granted. We only need use the device together once, and henceforth you will have leave to use it freely. Shall we? What is that? Occupates shock mall. Shock mall? Shock? 今日はたくさん読んでね、そうそう。でももうそろそろ彼女の番。Here we are. Not on nails. This nose will take us to Kalimilios Zephyros, the western island. That's it, right there, looming large over us. Step this way, and we can soon admire the view from above. Izulai! 全部の名前が Why do you give us like such fancy words? It's worse in English because it's not phonetic.
さて、ここが第2の区画、ゼピュロスの喝采だよ。
Zephyros Kasai.
この区画にはいくつかの保
How
管
come Japanese has it
実験
easier?
施設と観測拠点である
なんで日本語
オイコテンオイコスがあったはずだ。
そう簡単。
そのあたりを巡ってヘルメスの仕事ぶりを。おや
おやあ、
オレイアスじゃないか。
オレイアス。
かわいいね。
なんでだろうあ、あ、
おい、また何か来たぞ。
ああ、あれは新種のサメだね。
新種のサメ。
登録したばかりのもの
New
だ。
species of shark.
サメは海洋生物の中でも人気が高い。亜種を作ろうと挑むものが絶えなくてさ。
Are you sure you should get near it?
最初はもちろん
大丈夫。
順当な考え方をされていたよ。大きさの違いだとか異なる海域への適性を持つとかね。けれどそれにとどまらず挑戦者たちは空飛ぶサメを作り賢いサメを作った。
賢いサメ。
頭の数を増やし今回のあれは手足ときた。わお、すごい。
わお、すごい。
まるで無意味だ。
無意味だ。
他にやるべきことを探すようにって言いたい。
Wow, amazing. It's like it was
最終
pointless.
的には執念を買って承認ってことに。
え喋りすぎ。おああ。なるほど。ピュッピュッ。チョコボール。Just keeps yapping and yapping. ずっと喋って。
危なかった。怪我はありませんでしたか？あら、あなたたち。
ベーネス様、まさかこんなところで会えるなんて。
この前、過去に14人委員会に属した者はほとんどが退任とともに星に帰っていると言っただろう。彼女はそのほとんどに含まれない稀有な
普通じゃない。
かつて座にあり、それを譲った後もこうして活動している。ベーネス、前代のアセムを務めた人物だよ。
お久しぶりですね。会えて嬉しいわ。ヒトロダイウス。東大のエメトセルクも。でもあなた、また眉間のシワが深くなったのではありませんか？まだ若いのに。あまり顔をしかめてばかりではいけませんよ。
あなたの後任が随分大変とてもやんちゃなもので。
あの子は元気？
相変わらずですよ。この前なんて噴火間近の火山に突撃したりして。お聞きになります？
無理やり？
ええ、よければ後でぜひ。それから、そちらのあなたは？もしや今よりも先の時間、つまりは未来から来たのではありませんか？あなたに 私の紡いだ魔法がかけられているのを感じます。けれどそんなことをした覚えはない。となればかけたのは今より先の私ではないか。
So she recognizes the blessing as her own powers.
ちなみにどんな魔法なんですか？
旅人のための守りです。あらゆる状況でエーテルの変質を防ぎます。
That sounds rather like the blessing of lights. Does it protect you from enfrailment by primals? They wouldn't know what primals were. is. 確かに光の加護らしい。
心当たりがあるようですね。守りの魔法は数あれど、あなたにかかっているそれは私の術式で間違いないでしょう。
だからといって未来から来たなどといくらなんでもありえない。
未来のことを、あなたのことを話してはいけない？
君が帰ってくるここはあくまで終末が起きたという歴史をたどった世界。過去で何をしたところで悲劇をなかったことにはできない。
つまり、
そう。
あ
なたが戻る未来は変わらないけ
石
れど、
田明。
私たちが別の歴史を歩む可能性があると。いいですね、それ。まだ誰も検証していない領域に挑むの。私は好きですよ。
さすが元のアゼム。
それにどんな事実を知っていたとて未来は訪れる瞬間までわからないものです。心配していただくことでもないかと。何よりわざわざここを訪れたのには相応の大事な理由があるのでしょ。よければ話してみてはもらえませんか？力になれることがあるかもしれません。
結局教えてくどうしたWhat's with him?
まったく。それが本当ならとんだ事情を隠していたものだな。私も14人委員会としてしっかり聞かせてもらうぞ。お前が何者でどうしてここへ来たのかを。
So now it's important. なんでそんな顔してる？死んだから？
ひとまず落ち着ける場所に
It's
移
like we
動
have
し
to
ましょ
tell
うか。
him that he died, right?
私はエルピスで働く古い知人からの依頼を受けて数日前からここに滞在しています。
Maybe that's why you make that
この
face.
先の
If we're gonna tell
ト
him,
イエ
it's
テ
like,
ー王室に館を借りているのでそこへ向かい
we
ましょう。
fought. You're not alive anymore. どうやって教える？
大丈夫。
彼がもう死んだのこ
きっ
と。
と間違いじゃないわ。そうでなければこんな分かりやすい目印をつけて過去の自分の近くに向かわせたりしません。
ベネ様。
わかりますよ。他でもなく私
ママ
の考えですもの。
まあ、ハイドで、まあね。My apologies, but before we move along, a colleague has tasked me with a matter which I'd rather not leave unresolved. It involves finding a certain concept engraved crystal and the quick finger Oreus, which made off with it. Oh, the one before. Mama, yoshi kudasai. And Oreus, you say? I think we might have seen the culprit before being distracted by that business with the shark. Would you like us to follow its Aether trail? That would, of course, lead us only to the Oreus. There is no guarantee that it hasn't dropped or stashed away the crystal you seek. Mommy! Please. Even that much would be enormously helpful. While you are hunting down the thief, I can follow behind and scour the forest floor just in case. Could I ask you to join the search? I would appreciate another pair of eyes to cover the land to the west of here. Many thanks. There's a small bridge leading to Poiten Oikons. Let us meet up there once we've exhausted our efforts. After more chotto. Light made. Search for the crystal? Where? Ah. I feel like it's in the dirt. Not Kokonatari no kyoku ga aru. 違う。あ、あった。Is that it? I thought it was purple. 紫じゃなかった？これは青のクリスタル。Maybe he already hit the thing and ran away? Our last searcher returns. I'm afraid the Oreus no longer had the crystal, nor was I able to find it as I followed in its wake. I don't suppose you fared any better? Somehow. なんとか見つけた. The crystal, well done. Wonderful. Now I can focus on your tale without that missing concept nagging at my mind. Have you always had a knack for finding things? Ah, yeah. Yeah, often, yeah. Yoku yatta. Oh, you too. Some of us seem destined to always be searching, for ourselves and for others. Long ago, when I held the seat of Azem, I was forever trekking back and forth across the star in search of answers to people's problems. Naturally, the need for such journeys has lessened considerably since I entrusted the position to my whimsical successor. Yet, I am still eager to come running should an old acquaintance or new interests require my personal attention. That is what brings me to Elpis, in fact. Many times has my presence been requested, my opinions sought concerning the habitat of this or that creation. Agreeing to help locate that missing crystal was a minor distraction, which now promises to become a major revelation. How strange and wonderful it is, the way one thing leads to another, wouldn't you agree? Yes. Thank you again for your timely help. Now then, 'tis time I return this stolen property. If you go on ahead to my accommodation, I will join you as soon as I have attended to that task. Follow the path straight up ahead to the building at the top of the slope. I have the entire place to myself, so we can speak without fear of being disturbed or overheard. So much words. Ah. What are these called again? Marimo? Ah, there's a marble there. What's the fairies or whatever? Toいうことで、続きはいざ次回でしましょう。 聞いてくれてありがとうございます。Yeah, let's end it here. Let's leave the rest for next time. 長い時間お疲れ様。お疲れ様。ゆっくり休んでね。そうそう。喉を壊れる前にね。That was a lot of reading. I can't remember. I think there's a dungeon up ahead. 次回は多分次のダンジョンができそう。Ah, that outfit. Yeah, I think there was a dungeon. We might get to the dungeon next stream, but that's next time. 改めて、今週のFFXIV の配信はここまでです。次の配信はなんだっけ？金曜日Mohan. Yeah, next stream will be Monster Hunter on Friday. We've got the seasonal farming as well as the Arc Tempered Radar. まだイベントの残りますね。MH Wild and also the Arc なんだっけ？なんという？レクセンオが今日から今日から挑戦できる？I think it was, starting from today, we could have fought the Arc Tempered Radar, but we'll leave it for Wednesday. 金曜日でやります。Headpad? Wait. I don't see the headpad going off. Did I miss it? Hang on. Did the setting expire? No, it's valid, right? Oh, I didn't activate it. Oh, no headpads. No, see, I can I do it here? I can do it from my own, right? I didn't renew it all this time. It's on cooldown. I think it didn't go off, right? 新しいイベント今日からそうなんかNo headpad なんかもっと難しそうなモンスターが戦える今日からでも金曜日でやります。Oh, cooldown's off so I can do it. I do it to myself. Yeah. 多分もう終わりかな。I guess that's it for today. If it's still daytime for you, hope you enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Otherwise, hope you have a good night's rest. おつ、ピーちゃんおつ、すみれちゃんおつ。そして、おやすみなさい。また次の配信で会いましょう。I guess see you until the next stream. Until then, yeah. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yeah. Oh, also, I normally stream on Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. So if you happen to be free on either of those days, feel free to check out. Otherwise, see you next time, whenever else it may be. 改めてお疲れ様でした。バイバイ。